Hey, you guys. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are all doing amazing and having a wonderful day so far. So, today's broadcast is for those of you who need help getting more engagement on your Instagram, on your LinkedIn. This strategy, if you I want to say something. Well, I ain't going to say it. I'm waiting till some more people get in because I want you guys to use this information today to increase your engagement and also attract more followers on social media. Okay. So, good morning, everybody. It's still morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are all doing amazing and having a wonderful day so far. My name is Kiara Solomon. For those of you who don't know me, I am the founder of the Right Click Agency, founder and CEO of the Right Click Agency. I am the Mother Hustler, founder of the Mother Hustler movement. But today we're talking about something that you can use whether you're a man or a woman, especially if you are marketing your business on Facebook or Instagram. You're using digital marketing to try to get in front of more people. Okay, these tips will help for you. So somebody sent me a message. This what spurred this topic for me, you guys, is that somebody sent me a DM recently, right? Somebody that I don't typically talk to, and they were asking for engagement on their post. And it made me think about two things. Okay. And hi to those of you who are tapped in over on YouTube or on LinkedIn. Drop a comment in the comment section so that we can see where you are tuning in from and say hello to you guys. I really do appreciate you guys being here. And if this is valuable to you, please share this information with somebody that you know who could use this information because we all deserve to have thriving and abundant businesses. Okay. So, uh, like I was saying, somebody sent me a DM and they were asking for engagement on their post. And it made me think about two things. It made me think about number one, I wonder how many people actually do that on a day to day basis. If you've done a good job of targeting the right people. I don't know that sending them the post and asking them to engage on the post is the right thing, but sending people content that you think is relevant to them. We all share content with people all the time. And so, that's a great tip for those of you who feel like enough people are not seeing your stuff. What are you really doing? How much effort are you really putting out there to get your content in front of more people, to make sure that people are seeing the things that you're sharing that should be valuable to you? Okay, that should be valuable to them rather, right? Because remember the purpose. Well, I'm going to get into that in a second, but so it also made me think about so many of you guys who tap into these broadcasts, or you schedule consultations with us at the Right Click Agency. We might get on a phone call. I might meet you guys at an event, and one of the number one things that people always bring up, the number one thing that people always need help with is boosting their engagement, right? It's like the biggest thing that people struggle with. So I know that the holiday season is coming up. We've been talking about increasing your followers, but one of the other things that I think so many business owners fail to do is to focus on really serving and really adding value to those people that are already connected to them, to those people that are, already in their community, right? Because the people who are following you, especially if they've been following you for some time, especially if they've been connected to you for a minute, these are all people who, should at least know what you do for a living. I'm not going to say necessarily that they're going to be a part of your target audience, because I know that you guys often, send your pages to your family and friends and ask them to follow you. when you create a new page, you go follow all of the same old people from the previous page. So I'm not going to necessarily say that they're all within your target audience, but what I am going to say is that they all do at least know what you do for a living, right? Or know that you got this side hustle that's going on, and they have vested interest, even if it's just their love and care for you, okay, to see your business grow, to see your business get to the next level. So, sending people DMs and letting them know that you have a promotion going on, sending people DMs and letting them know that you are accepting new clients, sending people really valuable live streams that you create. Yes, I think that that's really, really amazing. And one of the things that we do inside of the Right Click Agency is we have a social media engagement pod for our members, which not only allows them to send information that might be valuable to the other members in the pod, but it also allows them to, get those people in the pod to share with their network and their community, right? Because the truth is that we all know somebody that knows somebody who needs something right now. So oftentimes one of the reasons that businesses are not growing, they're not really expanding, is because you're not getting in front of more people. So it's all connected, it's all related, it's all relevant, right? And so that's a really great tip. Definitely something that I want to suggest that if you're not already doing, that you think about doing, and that you include it in your marketing strategy. But I have some other tips of my own that I wanted to share with you guys today. The first thing I want to tell you before we get into my 3 things that you definitely need to do today if you want to boost your engagement is I'm hosting another free webinar this Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so this is a great opportunity for you to come and learn literally everything you need to learn about 10xing your followers on social media. Okay, and you guys have heard me talk about this plenty of times. Increasing your followers is the number one way to grow your business online. Okay, increasing your followers is going to give you more credibility. Increasing your followers is going to put you in front of more people. Increasing your followers is going to open up opportunities for you to earn money from social media, from other people's products and services too. I was just this morning checking some of my accounts, and some of my affiliate commissions started hitting for September. And I'm like, yes, God, gas money. Okay. It still costs a little penny to fill up I have a SUV, right? I have 2 boys. So anyway, that being said, growing your followers is the number one thing that you need to be focused on if you're serious about growing your business, if you're serious about having a business that sells online, right? Like how if you don't have a online marketing strategy and you're planning to sell online, I really want to hear what the plan is, right? So social media is going to be a part of that strategy. It's just a reality of where we are. So if you need help with that, you want to learn how to grow your followers, I'm going to be talking about the top mistakes you're making on social media right now that are keeping your followers stuck at where you are. I'm also going to talk about how you can create even more amazing content that boosts your current engagement with your current followers, which is kind of what we're talking about today. And I'm going to talk about in this webinar on Thursday how you can 10x your followers and increase your sales in 30 days or less. We are approaching Black Friday. We are approaching the holiday season, so do you have a plan of action to boost your sales? Because if you're not getting any sales right now, or you're getting very minimal sales right now, you cannot expect that to just like automatically increase without a real plan for action. So this is especially for those of you who are planning to run Black Friday sales. This is especially for those of you who are planning to run any sort of holiday promotions. You definitely want to make sure that you have something in order. Okay, so before I forget, you guys, so the other thing, we just put out a call. We are currently seeking paid sale or like commission-based salespeople and paid ambassadors for both of my businesses. So if you're interested in being a paid ambassador or a commissions-based salesperson, you want to make money from selling other people's stuff, that's something that we're looking for. We are having a meeting tomorrow. So send me a message on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you're watching this, or send us an email. And we'll have a link out later today, but right now you can just go to rightclickagency.com and click on the tab that says ambassadors. That's probably going to be the best place for you to sign up, but this is a really great opportunity. Those of you who again are trying to become influencers, one of the things I can honestly tell you is that the thing that made it easier for me to be able to attract influencer opportunities was having previous influencer, paid ambassador, sponsorship, stuff that I could point to as credibility. Okay, so again, all of this stuff kind of goes together. All right, so like I said, this message really kind of just sparked something in me. And I know it's something that all of you guys are struggling with. And I want to tell you that the number one reason why so many people are struggling to get good engagement on social media is because you're just not talking about stuff that your audience wants to hear about. And I know that that might sound like, what, Kiara? But the truth is, you don't just have to come up with content and topics that are helpful, right? It has to actually align with the information that they want. And it really grinds my gears. It really grinds my gears when I talk to clients who are like, yeah, I know that's what people want, but this is what I'm going to talk about. It's like, you do understand that your audience, you do understand that your target audience has to actually like you. They have to actually like the content that you share, right? So this is so super important. If this is something that you are struggling with, there are a lot of amazing tools that you can use. I'm going to be going over some of the things that you can do to figure out what your target audience is looking for. I'm actually going to give you guys some cool tips on Thursday night. So please make sure you go sign up at rightclickagency.com. But you have to be clear that you are talking about stuff that people actually want to hear about. And again, it's not just adding value, because this is a mistake that I used to make a lot. I used to make this mistake a lot when I first got started, and my business coach helped me with this drastically. I still give y'all a lot of free information. I really do. But the difference between adding value, a lot of times is like, what I used to do would be come here and do like 30-minute webinars on live stream. Right. And that's not helpful, because if you're watching this on live stream, you might be like, taking your kids to school, you got the phone in the car, you might be doing the dishes or something, you're moving around. And so when I give you too much value, when I give you too much information in a space that you can't really consume it's not helpful to you, right? And so that's the first thing that I think sometimes people feel like, oh, I want to give people everything if they're a service-based business. I want to tell them everything, but giving, like, if I don't know, let's use credit. Thank you so much for sharing. Let's use credit because that's an easy topic, right? Like, I know if I have bad credit, I know that I want to improve my credit, right? And I know that there are people out there who can help me improve my credit. So, like, you doing a free webinar on Instagram, that's not gonna make me now go improve my credit, right? What is going to help me to realize that I need to solve this problem, and I need to work with you to help me solve this problem? If you speak to the things that I am actually afraid of, if you speak to the things that I'm actually concerned about, if you talk about situations that are actually relevant to me, right? So you got to make sure that the content that you're publishing is actually valid, that is topics that they are searching for, and is terms that they're using. So, like, again, keeping with credit repair, if you're like, FICO is a common term that a lot of people know, but if you use something like, let me think. I don't know, because I don't know any crazy credit terms. So if you use some crazy unknown credit term, right? Like the violation status code 3RC. And people don't understand that they're not searching for that online. They're not looking for that online. So your content needs to be about stuff that people are actually searching for, things that people are actually looking for online, so that they can feel like, oh, okay, this person gets me, right? That's the job of content, to resonate with your audience and to attract them to you, and to get them to come back and, continue to connect with you, continue to build a community with you. Okay. And that is the second thing that a lot of people, you guys, if you do this today, I can promise you that you will get immediate more engagement on your post. Okay. Are y'all ready for this tip? The number two thing that people don't do is create community and engage with others. I commented on somebody's post a couple of days ago, right? And they didn't even like it. They didn't engage with it at all. Now, I'm not saying that you are obligated to engage or, connect with every single person that comments on your post or likes your post, but I challenge you to start doing that. I challenge you to start creating conversations with the people that are a part of your community and really tapping in. So if somebody likes your product, if somebody likes the shirt that you're selling, they like, oh, that shirt is hot, you might comment like, yeah, girl, what's your size? Instead of just being like, thank you. Right? Because you have to give people a reason to talk to you. It's like when you're texting somebody, right? Y'all ever text somebody and they just like a really dry texter? Like you holding the whole conversation together. Like, yeah, what you doing? Nothing. They'll like you like, do they even want to text right now? Like, why am I even on phone with them? So you cannot be like that with your community. And you have to create content. This goes in line with number one. You have to create content that allows you to do that. So a lot of times the reason that people are not commenting on your post, or they are only just giving you like fire emojis or heart emojis, whatever, is because you're not posting anything that warrants a response. Okay. Hey, Cassie, thanks for hopping in. You're not posting anything that warrants a response. Cannot post something that is going to get people to respond, get people to create conversation. Every single post cannot be about how cute you are, your cute outfit, how, like, when is it beyond you and it's about your clients, your customers, right? And so yesterday, and this is just an example for me, I have been in digital marketing for 12, almost 13 years. I'm not a beginner. I do not have beginners questions. I really like when I talk about marketing, I really talk from a high level analytical perspective. And so sometimes I forget what beginners want to know about marketing, right? What people who are just getting started are struggling with. What people who are brand new to running a business. Not only have I been in business for 6 years, but prior to being in business, my jobs were all about helping businesses grow, right? So I have a very strong business background. In college, I was a business minor. I graduated with an entrepreneurship. So I have like an extensive background. Now, what made me think about this, you guys, is I was sitting in a class and they were talking about like teaching workshops, right? Teaching online workshops. And I was thinking about how little I knew when I first started teaching online workshops. I didn't know a fraction. I mean, literally, my marketing skills have developed because I've been doing it for a long time, right? You guys have heard of the 10,000 hour theory, right? It takes 10,000 hours to become an expert. That's 40 hours a day for 5 years, 40 hours a week, I'm sorry, for 5 years, right? That's based on a theory by Malcolm Gladwell. If you've never read, I think it was in the book Outliers. If you've never read Outliers, he wrote another amazing book called The Tipping Point. But so anyway, so you need to go and ask your audience what they want to know. that's an easy, great way to create conversation, to build community. Start including your audience in the content that you share. Stop making it all about you all the time, right? It can't just only be about your cute outfit. As I said, unless you're an influencer, and even as an influencer, you still have a huge job of posting a lot about your personal life, but making it relevant to your audience. Okay, so the third thing that I want to tell you guys that you have to understand about creating engagement, about getting more engagement on your posts, about building communities, that you have to be consistent. And when you are not consistent, even if I take a day off, this always happens to me, right? Because I'm always like, I can take a day off and it'll be fine. And I take a day off and I come back to social media and it is not fine. Okay. So, I mean, I know the strategies for how to boost engagement. I'm actually working on some stuff right now, which is why you guys see me live more on social media. And we are actually making a transition to some other platforms, which you guys have heard me talk about, because we get dinged so badly on Instagram and on Facebook because of our the topics that I talk about, literally the keywords and phrases that I say in my content every day. So it makes it very challenging. Over on YouTube, thanks to you guys who are tapped in on YouTube, thanks to you guys who are tapped in on LinkedIn, we're growing really good. So I'm very, very excited about that. But you have to figure out what's going to work for your business. You have to develop an online marketing strategy that's going to work for your business. And once you develop that strategy, you have to be consistent with executing it, right? I made the announcement about 2 weeks ago that we were making a transition over to YouTube. We're going to fully make that transition. So actually, Right Click Agency marketing content will no longer be streamed on this profile on Instagram. And if you're watching this on my personal page, which I think you guys are over on Facebook right now, we're going to be making that transition totally over to all Right Click Agency platforms, as well as on YouTube and LinkedIn primarily, simply because of that. I'm also rolling out and getting back into the swing of things with my second baby, the Mother Hustler movement, which I'm so super excited. I'm actually going to be posting some stuff in my stories in a little bit because I got a meeting in a minute about some stuff that I'm doing with Mother Hustler. But, you have to stick with the strategy. So we are making transitions and we're going to stick with the strategy until it produces results. When you invest, especially those of you who go and take classes or workshops, you pay somebody to do something for you. Even with my full service clients, the Right Click Agency has a 6-month minimum time frame with clients, and we won't take, like, if you're planning to launch next week or you got a product you want to get out, like, no. We have a minimum time frame that clients must work with us before we can evaluate whether or not it's successful, right? Because you can't just turn on a marketing strategy today and expect to get results today, right? So, and this is one of the reasons why a lot of people get frustrated. It's because you don't even really know the sales cycle of one of your ideal clients. But the reason why a lot of times you don't know this is because you're not consistent enough to predict it, right? When somebody meets you, how long does it take after meeting you for them to decide that they want to be a customer? And then once you figure that out, what can you do to shorten that time? That's your job as a marketer. That's my job as a marketer. Okay. So I'm so super excited because this is all of the stuff I'm going to be talking about on Thursday night. If you're not already signed up for the webinar, please go sign up. It's free. Y'all know I love giving out free stuff, but we can't dive deep into this content on social media anymore. It's just not sufficient for my business. I got to be able to get in front of people. I got to be able to market my business. Okay. So if you really want the juice, if you really want the tea, then go sign up for the webinar, rightclickagency.com. Just click on the tab that says free webinar. I'm going to teach you this week. We're going to be talking about how to 10x your followers in the next 30 days or less. Yes, I said 30 days or less. Okay. Yes, I said 30 days or less. You can 10x your followers in 30 days or less if you're willing to do the work, if you're willing to commit to this strategy. I'm going to be spilling the tea for you guys. Make sure you share this information with somebody who needs it. Make sure you share this broadcast with your friends, especially if they are business owners, because we all deserve to have a business that is thriving and abundant. And if you're interested in being a paid ambassador or one of our applying for one of our commissions based sales positions, because you want to make money online selling other people's stuff, I'm with it. Please send me a message. We're currently hiring. And I'm super, super excited about that. We have a meeting tomorrow, information session. We'll be telling you guys more about the opportunities, how much money you have the potential to earn, and all of that kind of cool stuff. So I hope you guys are having an amazing Tuesday. I'm getting ready to go to work. Well, I'm already at work, but y'all know what I mean. And yeah, I'll be back probably later on this afternoon. If you guys have any questions, oh, I almost forgot to tell you guys this. We are now accepting Affirm and Klarna as afterpay options. So if there is something that you have been wanting to do in your business, if it's something that you have been wanting to make an investment in and you just really didn't know how you were going to be able to afford the payments, this is an amazing option. Okay, you guys put all kinds of stuff on afterpay, clothes, stuff y'all buy online all the time. Please invest. Understand, the smartest money you could ever spend is money that will make you more money. Please invest in your business this year. Please invest in yourself before the end of 2022. I promise you, you won't regret making investments in you. One of my mottos is investments in me always pay dividends. I always get my money's worth when I invest in myself. I'm the only thing that's guaranteed to always produce results in my life. Okay. So make sure that you send me a message if that's something that you're interested in. And we can give you some more information on how you can take advantage of that. Okay. So I love you guys. My phone is about to die. Yeah. So I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing rest of your afternoon, and I will see you all really soon. Bye.